What's good, Eagles fans? Y'all are tuned into another episode of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II, and I got to be honest, I'm so grateful for you guys, man. Like I said before, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers. I love you guys so much, man. I'm just appreciative for all the support I've been getting as of late. And, I'm going to try to keep this energy going, you guys. Make sure y'all like the videos. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Just keep supporting the kid, and I'm going to keep pumping out this content. It's just that simple. But this week, we have the Dallas Cowboys, and most importantly, we're going to be faced with the Dallas Cowboys' very, very, very talented wide receiver core, and Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb. Now, we got to be honest when it comes to those guys. I do understand their starting quarterback is out in Dak Prescott, and their second-string quarterback in Andy Dalton most likely will not play the game. But that doesn't mean those guys still can't get open, and that doesn't mean that third-string quarterback doesn't have eyes. If a guy is open, I'm pretty sure he's going to throw the ball. The bottom line is we can't allow those guys to get open. We can't allow those guys to get space. We can't allow those guys to eat. They're extremely versatile. They're very athletic. You can line them up anywhere in the X, Y, or the Z. They can mix you up with so many different combinations with their wide receiver core. They have the perfect combination of length, size, and speed, and agility. You can't overlook it, right? So the Eagles DBs are going to be in for a task. In my opinion, might be their toughest task, despite the Dallas Cowboys situation. And that's what this video is going to be about. We're going to dissect the Eagles DB room, and we're going to talk about how it relates to the Dallas Cowboys wide receiver room, because we all know that's going to be the most competitive matchup we see on the field. So, in my opinion, I think we're going to see Slay line up on Amari Cooper, which is what he's done in the past. We're going to see Avonte Maddox on Michael Gallup, and I think you're going to see a heavy rotation of different players on CeeDee Lamb. You might see Will Parks on one play. You might see Jalen Mills on one play. You might see Nikhil Roby-Coleman on one play. And again, like I said, those three wide receivers, they're so versatile. You can line them up anywhere. You might see Amari Cooper in the slot on one play. You might see CeeDee Lamb in the Z position on one play. You might see Michael Gallup in the slot on one play, and Amari Cooper in the X. You might just see them all over the place. That's the thing that makes this wide receiver core so special. They're so good no matter where you put them on the field. But let's tell the real story about the narrative as it pertains to Slay and Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper really doesn't do well when it comes to Slay. Slay essentially has Amari Cooper's number. When it comes to 2015 and 2019, when Slay and Amari Cooper faced off, I got to be honest, Cooper really didn't do too much. As a matter of fact, for those 2 years combined, 2015 and 2019, Cooper has only accumulated 4 catches, 42 yards on 12 targets. Slay has his number. That's the bottom line. Slay knows how to play that type of wide receiver. So I think the Eagles can limit those guys for the most part, and especially since their starting quarterback and backup quarterback is not going to be in, the Eagles D-line has to make the Eagles DB's life way easier. But at the same time, if those guys get open, those guys get open. We really can't allow it. But let's give the Eagles DBs, let's give them all credit, all those guys. This, by far, no matter how bad the record looks, by far is the best Eagles D-back room in the past 4 or 5 years. And I can tell you why. I can tell you exactly why. So let's get into it. When it comes to 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, the Eagles' pass defense, especially when it comes to yards, has been abysmal. They have been inept. They haven't been able to plug a leak or stop a nosebleed. They can't even cover a bedspread. You feel me? But a lot has changed in 2020. So in 2016, the Eagles DBs, when it comes to passing yards allowed, in 2016, ranked 13th. 2017, ranked 17th. 2018, 30th. 2019, 19th. And in 2020, through 7 weeks, we're ranked top 10. We're actually ranked 7th in pass defense when it comes to yards. So by far, this is the best Eagles DB room in the past 4 or 5 years. It's not even a question. We cover better. We have better corners. Let's just be honest. It's all because of Darius Slay. It's all because of Darius Slay's presence. Darius Slay being in the room makes everyone significantly better, and it wasn't an out-of-pocket hire. It wasn't an out-of-pocket signing. Yeah, the Eagles paid him. They extended him. But at the end of the day, he's been living up to that contract. We all remember when we signed Nnamdi Asomugha. He did not live up to anything. We paid that guy so much money. That was the dream team. And what happened? He couldn't do anything. It was almost like once he got his money, he was good. He didn't care about stopping anything. He didn't care about covering nobody. But not Darius Slay. Darius Slay is a true #1 corner. And you can see it. It's just that simple. Darius Slay is a big reason for the simple fact that we're ranked top 10 in pass yards defense. It's just that simple. Like I said, in 2019, the Eagles were so terrible against pass defense, especially on big plays. As a matter of fact, in 2019, the Eagles allowed 16 receptions of 40 yards or more. That's worst in the NFL that year. 16 receptions of 40 yards or more. Each of those 16 receptions was 40 yards or more, just gutting our defense entirely from front and the back end. So my thing is, when you consider 2020 and how those guys have been playing, the Eagles have only given up one pass play for 40 yards or more. Just one. And they're tied for NFL best this year. That's such a drastic improvement in pass defense. And we're already essentially halfway through the season. We've only given up one passing play for 40 yards or more. And I don't think we're paying attention to it. I don't think it's something we've noticed. And the main reason we haven't noticed it is because the Eagles offense has been turning the ball over and we've been giving other offenses short fields. You know what I'm saying? But can you imagine if the Eagles haven't been turning the ball over the way they have? Can you imagine how good this defense will actually look, stopping the pass? You know what I'm saying? When you constantly putting your defense in compromising positions and they're just getting on the field faster than what they normally have to, they're exhausted. They can't keep up with anything. So therefore, the running defense is going to suffer, right? But this passing defense, we have been better than we ever have been. And it's all credit to Darius Slay. And we really have to watch that matchup between Darius Slay and Amari Cooper. That's going to be amazing to watch. I think the real story is going to be how the linebackers deal with the passing in between the numbers, because that's where we're our weakest. Other teams have found other ways to dissect us despite how good we are against the pass. They've been dissecting our linebackers, and honestly, we haven't been as good against the run. So the Eagles DBs are going to have a really, really, really tall task in front of them, despite the Dallas Cowboys quarterback situation, despite the dysfunction. We cannot overlook this team. We cannot overlook the talent they have on both sides of the ball. Amari Cooper is legit. Michael Gallup is legit. CeeDee Lamb is legit. It's just that simple, you guys. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II. Y'all was tuned into another episode of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the content. I love you guys. Fly Eagles fly.